I'm Kayla.
I'm Anna. This is Legacies and Legacies. Welcome to our storytelling podcast, Laughs and Legacies. For this introduction, we are going to introduce ourselves, we're going to introduce the purpose of the podcast, and then we're going to share the logistics of the podcast. So to start, I'm Anna. This is Kayla. Will you start us off and tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, as you said, my name is Kayla. I have been married to my husband, Alex, for a little over 2 years. And we have a 1-year-old baby boy whose also name is Alex, but we call him Xander.
Kayla and I both are not working right now. She's a stay-at-home mom, and I'm in between jobs. I was an archaeologist for the past year, but now I'm looking for something new. And during this time, we both decided to get going on this podcast. We got the whole setup here. Let me tell you, we got the lights, we got the mics, we got the camera, and our camera's stacked on a box, Harry Potter books, and the Chronicles of Narnia. Kid you not.
Didn't think we'd be sharing that with everyone, but yes, it is.
They gotta know. The purpose of this podcast is to share your stories. I mean, stories motivate and move us. They entertain us. They make us laugh. And our family and friends have such good stories. And I just love hearing about them. We all do. They're so good, but not everyone knows about them. So we want to start this podcast to share them with everybody. They're so good.
I mean, not even just listening to stories. We love telling stories. We're kind of big storytellers around here. So this worked out perfectly for us.
Yeah, for real. I mean, we were, what's it called? We were at Dutch Bros before this, and I've been excited to tell anyone and everyone about the podcast, and people have been hyping us up. It's so awesome. And the Dutch Bros people, of course, you know, they will always make conversation
always
with you.
Hype everyone up. Let's be real.
Yeah, seriously. And the guy was like, "Oh, what do you guys got going today?" And I reach over Kayla. I'm like, "Oh, we're doing a podcast. We're starting a podcast." And he's like, "No way." And he goes to the back. He gets a lid. He's like, "Where's a marker?" Grabs a marker, comes over and writes down. He's like, "What's it called?" We're like, "Laughs and Legacies." He writes it down. He's like, "I'm going to be your first follower," or whatever, right?
Yeah. Because he's like, "Do you have any followers?" Yeah. I'm like, "No, we are legitimately just starting. Our first episode will be next week." He's like, "Oh, I'll be your first follower." I'm like, "Thanks, bro."
Thanks, Dutch bro. Oh, so awesome. Everyone's so awesome and hyping us up, and I'm excited to hear these people's stories. Yeah.
Seriously. And, as far as logistic goes, we made it as simple as we possibly could. We're going to be posting every Monday morning, and every month prior, we're going to be posting the themes for the next month. If you are following our Instagram, we've already posted the themes for October, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. And for submitting stories, we've made a Google Forms. So you just go in there. If you're doing one of the themes for the month, you just click on which one you're going to be doing, and then below you write your story. If you're not doing one of those themes, that's totally fine. You just skip that, and you go down below, and we have all of our themes listed there. We've done a lot so that we're going to keep ourselves busy for at least the next year with themes. So you can put your name in there, or if you want to keep it anonymous, which sometimes that's safer, depending on the story. And then you just write your story and give us as much detail as possible, because that's what makes a good story. Let's be real.
Yeah. Please don't think that your story's not good enough to share, because I promise you it is. We want them all. We've already heard so many. When we tell people about this, they get so excited. They tell us their stories. It's a wide range of things from bad dates to when I caught a murderer. Anything and everything. We want it all, okay?
Seriously. Well, I think that's all we got for an introduction. We wanted to keep it pretty low-key. We already have posted our first 2 episodes, which is work stories and how they met stories, so go check them out.